Who's on with me? You right, Em? Corey? Hey, hey. See when, see if Lukan comes on on time. We did say he's always late for training. Can you guys hear me properly? Right, bruv? Can you all hear me clearly? Core? Wicked. Thanks, Em. Cool. See when the guy comes on. Fashionably late, you reckons? Gonzo? This is your slot, mate. This is where you wanted to be. Have poor Lukan squirming. PJ? Come on, Lukan, where are you, mate? Where is he? He's always late. He is an old boy, isn't he, mate? Especially that young photo I put of him when on the signing photo. What's happening, Brian? Brian, you'll never get this shirt, mate. Ah, this one's just for you. Show you the real number 9 is. I'm not going to challenge you to a shootout in case you beat me. Where's this old guy? Come on, mate. Let's go. He's always late. He's late for everything. This guy is late for everything. 2 + 7. I might donate. You can have that one. He probably did, Gons. He messaged me not so long ago, said he's... Here he is. All right. Let's get him in.
Oh, I can't see. I don't know. Listen, I'm just getting I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm just getting a black screen with a squiggly line.
Oh, you know he's got that
I can't see
bad
anything.
connection.
Let me come off and add me back again. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh my God. Come on, mate.
Hey, there we go.
Here he is.
What's happening?
Sitting on that Wi-Fi.
Yeah, well, you know what? Well, listen, I'm here. Don't start giving me grief already.
You're here.
I'm here.
Hopefully lead the way for the rest of the boys to jump in at some point.
Yeah? Oh, let's see. They're useless anyway. Go on, what's happening?
So we're going to keep it football.
No!
I'm not going too deep, so I don't want to see you crying.
I want to talk about Robert's posts in the group. That's what I want to talk about.
I mean, Rob just went full Frankie Boyle on us, didn't he?
Disgraceful. And that's your vice captain.
But saying that, you were quite disgraceful today. I'm really disappointed with you.
As I said, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
I want to know who's sending you that type of stuff. That's all I'm saying.
I borrowed
because you need to. I think you need to pick your friends better.
That wasn't me. That was Lu-Kane Vardy that said that. It's my alter ego.
Right, so we're going to keep it football, apart from the dig at Rob Blake. So, Lukan, we met in 2004. You want to tell us how you come to play for us? Because I remember the story.
I don't remember. I think I saw an ad in the paper. I don't remember, but because I didn't know you lot, so I think that's what happened. And I was going to be a coach.
Ad in the paper.
I'm sure that's what it was. Remember the old days? Remember newspapers? Remember newspapers back in the day? The local newspapers?
And it was a news shopper, actually.
News shopper, right?
It was a news shopper. I think it was a news shopper. It might have been a Mercury back in the day. Mercury newspaper. Yeah, and
good old days.
I remember coming in from work, and my missus says, a guy called Luke has run. I said, Luke, that's nice. She said, he's really well spoken. No word of a lie. She went, he's really well spoken, and he wants to come play for the team, and he's going to come and play in goal. So we thought, this is amazing. And when you turned up, what you were wearing was...
Here we go. Go on.
Do you want it, or...
So here's the thing. My brother used to play for a semi-pro team, okay? And, so they used to play, but he had all the kits, right? So I just borrowed the goalkeeper kit. I just borrowed the top. It was a good... listen, at some point in history, that was a good top, right?
That was an amazing top. I actually can't remember what year that's from. It was a David Seaman, wasn't it? It was a David Seaman. Or did David James wear it? I think it was James or Seaman in the 90s.
There's a tactic to wearing a top like that because it puts the strikers off. The psychedelic colours, will blind them. They can't see what the goal is. Yeah? It makes sense.
And you turned up and I thought, yes, he's big. I was like, yes, we have a big guy. I remember saying to, I think it was Dan or Russ, I remember saying, I reckon he can touch the crossbar without jumping. I reckon he could easily touch the crossbar. And then you turned up and you proceeded to put your contact lenses in.
Did I? That's hilarious. I don't remember that.
That was
on the pitch, really?
Yeah, you were at the side of the pitch. I'm telling you, and I thought, he can't see. But that's all right, because he's probably decent.
That is hilarious.
I remember thinking he must have another sense that makes up for his vision. So he might just have so he sees it late and he still gets it. He's got cat reflexes because he's blind. So that's what I remember. So I got a few questions, and we've also got a few questions from a few of the posts that I put up. People just firing in.
I bet.
Just little, quite innocent questions, actually. All football related, and I didn't even have to filter any. So that was quite good. First of all, how old were you when you started playing football, and did you play for any teams?
I played for my first team properly, I think in year 11, so I was about 16, and I played for Home Park.
Oh, Sydenham, that's Sydenham, innit?
Yeah, and I used to live in Peckham, so I drive all the way to Sydenham and play for Home Park.
Oh.
Because, and I'll tell you what happened actually. I used to play football at school like everybody else, and I was rubbish, believe it or not. I know you're thinking, no way you're rubbish. I know you're thinking, no way. But anyway, one day I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to play because I'm not getting on my nerves. I can't remember what happened, and I played really well.
Let me show them how to do it properly.
Yeah, I thought, you know what, none of this taking it easy on you no more. I'm going to go full Ronaldo. Anyway, so I put it on and whatever, and I didn't play too badly. And then one of the guys said, no, I play for Home Park. Come and play for my team. So I said, all right, cool. So I went to play for Home Park, and I scored a couple of goals.
So you weren't in goal then?
Oh, no, I was a striker. Yeah, I was a striker then.
What?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. But when I was growing up, and in Peckham, we had the pen around the back, I was always in goal. But I think I always was in goal because it was like a gravel pitch and no one wanted to dive, but I wouldn't mind. So.
So you were basically
I was the idiot. Yeah.
Right, because I did wonder actually when you came, I was thinking today of some questions. I was thinking, I don't actually know if he played before much. I knew he did, but I didn't know if he played for any other men's teams or anything as you went through? Did you play for any men's teams as you got before us? For a
I
lot of
don't
our
think so.
boys, it was their first.
Yeah, no, I think that was my first team, to be fair.
Yeah, because me and you must have been. We were both sort of 24 at the time.
Both what?
We were about 24, the pair of us.
No, I was about 16. I was about 11. I was quite
Oh
young.
yeah,
So,
was you? That's so young.
yeah. I'm young. I'm young.
No one's
That
going
type
to
of
believe
age of
that.
me.
Even though the minute I put up your signing photo, everyone was like, "That ain't him now."
I look
So,
exactly the same. Just minus the beard. That picture, just minus the beard.
yeah, if you took all that off, you'd be exactly the same as that picture. I know
Exactly the
you
same.
would.
I swear, if I took the beard off and I walked down the street, yeah, they would ask me why I'm not at school. Like, because you're cheating. Right? I look young. I look young.
You and your boy walk down the road, and your brothers all of a sudden.
Facts. They think he's my older brother. So, we do your older brother. I'm like, oh, no,
What a liberty! Right, so tell me. All right, so we've done that one. All right. Favorite goal you've ever scored? Do you remember any of our games?
I've scored so many like bangers,
Oh,
so many
I don't know.
worldies, so many worldies. I just got, I don't know, so many, so many.
How many goals do you reckon you scored without screaming when you've kicked the ball?
Not many, not many.
I know you did
I don't
score
know.
a lot of goals.
I can't remember any. I don't. None of them stand up. You know what it is? Because we were talking about it. I was talking to someone else about this yesterday. And you know when people score, they like celebrate. Yeah, but when I score, I don't celebrate because it's standard, isn't it? That's
I mean, you do. Being your strike partner for a good few years, you do give it when you score. You do like come back as if to say, "Told you so." What more do you expect of me? Even though you take 17 shots for one goal, it's still you're a game of numbers guy.
That's right. It doesn't matter. Listen, it's not about how many shots it takes. It's all about getting that goal. I'd rather take 17 shots and get one goal than not have a shot and not have a goal. Come on now.
Well, I actually, when you came out on pitch, I was like, okay, you came out on pitch a few times at training, but when you finally come out on pitch, and I always used to think, I don't think he's going to be good out there because he could barely like stand up on 2 feet. I just didn't know what you were going to do on pitch. And even though we still take the piss out of you rotten at training, but I just remember thinking I would hate to play against him.
Can we talk about? Can we? No. Because you need to out me on my terrible goalkeeper top. Can we talk about my very first time that I came out on pitch? Can you tell the story? Because you've got such a good memory.
No, I don't. I don't remember that at all.
Of course you don't remember that. You don't remember that. Of course you don't. No, of course that's convenient, isn't it?
All right, you tell me. I honestly don't.
All right, so I was the goalkeeper, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you lot used to be dead out on pitch. Dead. Right?
This is definitely going to be a lie.
Right? So this is 100% true. And I'll tell you what pitch it was. It's closed down now. It was round the back. Oh, it was by Metro Gym, Metro Flex, and it's closed. You go around to the left. Whatever, so okay, right, fine. And we had the game there, and I remember, let's say, at training or wherever it was, I said, "You lot are dead." So I said to you, "Look, put me out on pitch, and I'll show you how it's done." And we said this for a couple of weeks, and then one week you said, "All right, go out on pitch for like half the match, right?" And I went out on pitch, and I remember actually Lorenzo was there. So remember, we played about 20 minutes, and I remember looking to the side, Lorenzo was looking at me like,
"Dead."
I hadn't scored, whatever. And he was like trying to, Lorenzo's trying to get it in the mouth. Then all of a sudden, bang, 2 goals. I scored 2 goals.
You scored 2? I remember playing at Foxes, actually, a couple of times. We played a few friendlies there. But I didn't realise one of them was your first ever game out on pitch.
First game. I scored 2 goals in the first half, and then I had to go and goal for the second half. And then after that, was my last time I played in goal.
If I was to say what it is, I'd hate playing against you, and I like you playing for us. I think it's just your tenacity. You're just tenacious. You don't stop, and that does my head in. Playing against a player like that.
My saving grace is this: that obviously in our team, I'm probably the worst player in the team. Like that's all jokes aside.
100%.
But thank you very much.
100%.
Thanks for doing that. But what it is, I do have a good football brain, believe it or not. So I've got a good football brain, but I just can't do the stuff that I want to do. But I've got, I know what I should be doing. I just don't have the tuckers, right? But what I had good fitness, and I don't like losing. So I'd
Nah.
run and tackle
Yes.
and challenge, and like, yeah, I'll make your life hell. So
We do.
that's what I had. Whereas you've
That
got
is
someone like Gonzo,
100%.
who's lazy as sin, but he's a little bit, he's slightly all right, but he's lazy.
He's a little techie, isn't he? He's a little techie, but
Sometimes.
he's a little lazy, Gons. Yeah, it's the only reason we have to give him the number 7. Because he's got
a biro and put a one in front of it, give him number 17.
Although this season, when we start playing, my brother Mitchell has said he wants to play goalie to goalie against you for the number 11, and I said, that's not going to happen because Lukan wants to keep his number 11.
I'm number 11. He's not good enough.
Because you're number 1, and now you're number 11. You're twice as good as you used to be.
Yeah. Leg 11.
You're
them long skinny legs of mine. I'm number 11.
I think Mitchell's going to go for. I think he's going to go for 15 if he can't beat you at goalie to goalie.
Yeah,
what else have we got? Okay, so seeing as though you're a centre forward, who would be in professional football your ideal strike partner in professional football? Not just the best, but someone who would be complement you and your style.
So again, one of my favourite strikers, probably my favourite striker since he came into the Premiership is Vardy, because that's who I would be if I was any good. Because he just works hard. Like if I was any good, I'd be Vardy, because Vardy don't stop. Vardy's running.
He's a very, very hard-working striker.
Yeah,
he's built a career.
Don't stop running.
Yeah, you do. But who would be your ideal strike partner? Would it be Vardy? I don't know. Two of you running like mad.
We'd both be running around like lunatics. So I guess.
And that's in world football. Remember, world football.
What past and present?
Yeah, past and present. World football. Just any player.
Tony Cascarino. Millwall.
Oh, never.
Tony Cascarino.
Oh my God! Yeah, Tony Cascarino. So who would it be? Pick a player.
I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. I've never thought about it. Lukaku.
Mate, did you see him smash out yesterday?
Oh, he's a joke.
Come on. Come on, they were losing. I think Inter were losing 2-1. He come on. I think they were losing 2-0, and he come on. He set 2 up and scored 2. I think, and they won 4-2. Lukaku, say you rubbish guys can score some goals.
Yeah, right, no, I don't like Lukaku. He's rubbish.
All right, ideal striker. All right, top 3 players in the world, best ever. Your favourite 3 players in the world.
Now.
Yep.
De Bruyne.
Even past. You can add anyone.
For these questions. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. See, I'm telling you, we've been thinking about it.
I haven't. One of my favourite players of all time. You know what? Now they ask me, I don't know, but I can't even answer that question. I really can't. There's so many.
There's so many good ones.
Bergkamp. I used to love Bergkamp.
I love. He was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Edgar Davids.
What with the glasses?
One of my favourites. For some there's a lot of Edgar Davids.
He was brilliant when he was when he used to come on with them night glasses. I used to be like, come on.
Yeah. Who? I don't know. There's so many. So I can't answer the question.
I like probably top 3 for me would be Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yeah.
He's just. Well, I just love him. Funny enough, Ronaldinho. Again, that was a time when we played together. When I went for my Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho is my favourite ever. Yeah, there you go. Ronaldinho is my favourite
ever.
Yeah.
He's got to be. It's just even now I see him do clips of kick-ups, and he still looks happy.
It's mental. It's mental. He doesn't even know he's doing it. It's like he does it in his sleep. He's half asleep when he's doing it.
And everything he's doing, he does with a smile on his face, and that is for me.
And he needs to stop because his teeth aren't good. Of all that money, he could have got braces. I don't know what he was thinking. What was he thinking about?
That's his caricature, though, isn't it? You know when they draw someone on the beach,
That
No,
is what
that's
he's
I'll tell you
facing.
what that is. That's his version of my goalkeeper top. Like to put everyone off their game, he just smiles and the teeth come out there. You should have seen.
I reckon he does, mate. I do think that is why he's so good.
Imagine that. Imagine he comes running towards you, and all you see him smiling. Like, You don't want to see that.
I reckon he is, mate. He is a scary, scary player, that guy. He's a scary player. All right, so another horrible question. This is from Corey.
Go on. Here we go.
Oh, this is deep. This is deep. What will you bring to Calm 84 FC that no one else can? I mean, there's so many ways you can answer this.
Yeah, I bring tokenism. I'm the token black man. That's what I bring. I bring equality. I check that box. That's what I bring.
So you're bringing a tick box.
Diversity. Yeah, I bring diversity. Ticks.
So we've got diversity in the team.
Yeah, that's it.
I was going to say you would bring someone that runs, because that's always good.
Bowser just put broken cheekbones. He's an idiot. But anyway, actually, to be fair, his work ethic is really good. To be fair, I'm coming for the other one.
Look at these boys. They're giving you some ratings here, mate. Look.
What's that? Even
Rob. A great beard.
Yeah. Too right.
Great beard. Now Bazza's he's always been like that. Even when he played before, when he broke his leg, his work ethic. He broke his leg from defensive midfield, trying to nick us a goal to get us into the next round of the cup.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember you talking about it. I don't remember it happening. I don't know if I was still playing for the team then, but I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think because it was like. I think it was actually 10 years ago this year. It was 2010, I think it was.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I got a transfer to a better team, didn't I?
You didn't. You fell off their real football radar.
No, mate. No, I want to play for New South. Like I was playing for the ethnic team with all the Jamaicans. That's what I did. I don't know for you lot.
Yeah, diversity is well overrated, isn't it? So so that was that was a long time ago. But Bazza, he's incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing like him and Gaz and that back this season as well, because as you know, Nick, this year we're playing starting in March.
Idiot.
What's it? Better at diving than Tom Daly. Sometimes late at night I can still hear the crack of the bone. Oh, that's about Bazza. Jesus Christ. That was.
Oh, did you hear it?
Yeah, mate, we were there. It was bad. Baz, I'm sorry, mate, but this is a good. You heard his bone, his leg.
So what part actually did it break in the knee, or did it break at the shin? Or what
I think it was the shin, Baz, if I'm correct. I think it was a tackle. I think it was a tib. Yeah, he went in with the keeper and he went side-footed, and the keeper went in with the knees, like slid out with the knees, and Baz's leg. But I think he broke tib and fib, and they went up. His leg went the other way. And it was bad. Like the ref ran off. The ref ran off sick. He was actually the ref. The ref
really?
And it was the little fat ref from Downham, and
Chunk.
No, another fat ref from Downham. It was a little bald guy, Paul McCabe, his name was, and he had a moped, and all I saw was him run across the pitch, and I heard this moped, and I saw him offing it out of the ground. Bazza's on the floor. I'm like on top of him, like trying to not let him see his leg. The ref's gone, and I was like, tell the ref to call the ambulance. I'm like, the ref's gone. He's done with this. Yeah, so the ref was off. But, he just ran off. You wouldn't have believed it. Mate, he just ran off that guy. And then Baz was on the floor. And then, it just went all from there. I'm sure when we get Bazza on at some point, he'll tell us how shit that was for him. But it was really, really bad, that was. Oh, and Gonzo's right, actually. We all went to the hospital. The whole team of us was sitting in A&E. Some had boots on still, some had no shoes on. All full kitted up. All in A&E. All sitting out there, sitting on the floor. There was a whole team there. And when they let us go in and see him for a minute, went in and seen him, and Gonzo's on the gas. Gonzo's jumped on the gas, getting gassed up. He's not lying. He actually did. He's a fucking nightmare. Oh, Tib and Fib, yeah, it was both bones. It was the worst thing ever, mate. It was so bad. Right, so you're a DJ, a top DJ.
Apparently, not really. No, I don't say that. I just got a lot of music. But go on.
No, I love watching. I always try and jump on. I jumped on Saturday. Did you play Informer or did you not?
I did play it. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I didn't do radio on Saturday. So I just had a muck about at home, and I thought I was on the live. So yeah, I did play it.
That was brilliant. I love that, and but I was sitting at my mum's, and I'm sitting at my mum's, and then it was like I was like, oh, I'm gonna put on Informer, but my mum lives like in Biggin Hill, so it was a bit mad. Like the reception was awful, and I just couldn't stay on it. It was so bad, and then I was like, oh, I wonder if you played Snow Informer. You were playing some big tunes that day.
Yeah.
So
standard.
You're a DJ. Top 3 songs that you like to play, or not, like songs you like now.
So I'm full of guilty pleasures. So one of my favorite songs of all time is Dexys Midnight Runners.
Really
Come on, Eileen.
nice.
Love that song.
Come on, Eileen. That is because you're a Millwall supporter. It's just as simple as that. You would sing that every game. It is Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. But another one of my favorite songs, Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Random.
Nice. I like that.
Another one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs of all time, probably, if not my favorite song of all time, would be Vincent by Don McLean. Starry, Starry Night.
Oh,
listen, I like random music.
Yeah, you need to bang a few of these out on the radio, mate.
Yeah, no, I'll get slaughtered. I'll get slaughtered. But I did that. Yeah, on Saturday, I started playing some random music. What did I play? I started by playing Bye Bye Miss America. But
you did that.
It's gonna knock me off. Bye Bye Miss America. Doop. That was it.
Oh, because you was playing some proper good tunes on that Saturday. I was like, I thought you weren't at radio because it weren't as clear as it normally is.
Yeah, I was at home. No, how rude.
No, it wasn't. No, it just wasn't.
I'm trying to say, myself at home is cheap. My little setup.
I was like, I don't know if this is my phone or it's his audio that isn't as clear as it usually is, because normally it's crisp.
Absolutely rude.
Well, you know, we tell the truth. So, thank you for coming on, mate. I did say I was going to keep it short, and you know, we're going to do these lives. I'm trying to encourage the lads to all get on and just say hello. That's what I need to know. Who's next? Do you want to call someone out to get on next?
Well, you know what? Actually, I just spoke about. Let's get Baz on to tell his story.
Danny Baz, all right. Danny Baz, if you're up for it. Well, next Monday maybe.
Or you can get your brother and you can get Danny Webb on. You can ask him why he doesn't pass the ball. Either of the two.
Can you? Can you imagine? I think my brothers will be the last ones to come on, and I think they will ring this. I think they're looking at it now, going, "We've got at least 20 odd players, so that's 20 weeks grace we've got." I reckon that's what they will do.
Get Rob on, ask him why he tried to beat me up at training, on the second day of training. Ask him that. I
remember him clearly offering you up, and before you declined, I heard a little snigger. I don't know if it was, but I heard just one little. And then you politely declined. And asked him not to
offered me out. I said, Rob, you won't win, mate. I said, you won't win. He goes, come on then, go on.
Speaking about
he's mad.
I know. So he's offered you out. You had a Barney with Dan Webb. You've had a Barney with Danny Baz. Are they all against you, or is it you winding everyone up?
No, it's racism.
Is it? It's just them all picking on you. It's a clear racism. Because it always seems to be a bad tackle that starts it. It's never like
but here's the thing. And Danny Baz, for example, like when he tackled me from the back about 18 times, trying to break my fibia and tibia, and then he got upset with me getting upset. Like, how is that okay? How is that okay?
the funniest thing is when you go down and you get back up, you go, all right, yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
Because I literally don't mind it. But
And you look at me. You look at me like I'm sending people to foul you. You look at me and go, is that all right? Oh, yeah, that's all right then.
you know, I actually do that. That's true. But the thing is, if I look at someone, they fall down and say, "Oh, yeah, oh, the foul." But you can break my legs and break my arms, and it's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
And I do try and explain to the littler guys that.
I don't care, little. You're too little. Don't play.
The argument between you and Dan was the best one because he said you were elbowing him in the face, and you said he was elbowing you in the waist or the midsection.
Yeah. Exactly. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about it?
There's definitely a height problem.
You lot need to man up, yeah. So all you lot, if you want to play football with me, you got to man up, yeah. It's a big boys game, yeah. It's a big boys game. Yeah? That's all I'm saying.
Well, luckily you're playing for us this season, up front as usual.
I tell you what is funny. I was telling someone else a story about one of the last games I played. I don't know if I was playing with you lot or with the other team, but you know, like my high pitched voice. So I remember, like, you know, I'm always screaming on the pitch, and I remember something happened, and I must have started shouting, and then all the subs were over by the halfway line. And they started going, it's like,
was it that one that was true? Was it the one that you sent me the video for? What when you kicked the guy? Was it?
No. Oh yeah, no. That's one of many. Yeah, but he fouled me. But he fouled me.
He fouled.
I don't understand it.
He was on the floor.
No, but he elbowed me.
I saw him a little kick while he was on the ground.
No, he elbowed me, so I kicked him over. Like, don't elbow me.
So you've been offered out by Rob. And speaking of being offered out, today after about 6 months, I spoke to Damo. I remember him telling you once at training that he was going to knock you right out, and you went.
What happened after that? What happened after that? I've never seen him run so fast. Do you remember I chased him? Or was it near Mottingham? I don't really have time for the nonsense. You know, I don't get involved in arguments and fights, whatever. But he got me so angry. I remember chasing him around the bloody place in Mottingham.
It was actually Whitefoot Lane, and he went up to you and went, "I'm going to knock you out," and your instant reaction was pure shock that he was going to knock you out. Because you went, "You're going to knock me out."
I don't remember that one.
It was absolutely brilliant. I mean, we all still laugh at that because it was just one of the funniest times. Yeah. But
he still owed me £50 after he stole that mobile phone from my house. But anyway, it's the next story.
Yeah, I'm getting him for that. I'm taking that off of him, mate. I'll take that money. But yeah, no, so yeah, we'll see him. I'll give you his number. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But go around and take that hood round with you. You would never recognise you. Now you've got the beard and you're a lot different than you used to be. But right, so, and last of all, obviously, if we want to watch you on Lukan Online, where do we find you?
That was the most stupid question ever. That is the most dumb. That is the stupidest question that you could ever. That's like saying if we want to go around to your house at number 3 Bell's Garden, where do we find you? At number 3 Bell's Garden. Bloody idiot. What kind of stupid question is that?
I meant what time? I meant what time? What days and times is good?
Who's my football idol? I don't have a football idol, but
you can say me.
No, Jimmy Carter, number 7, Millwall. Why
do you say the old Millwall players? Do you know any new ones?
No, because you know that's not bringing me back to the good times. That's the best thing. That's the team that got promoted. That's the team that was first in the old division, old first division. We were top of the old first division.
So is that a no? You don't know any new ones?
Of course I know. They're on TV. They're like, how can I not know the new ones? But those are that's my favourite team. Yeah, of course, I still watch Millwall. I haven't been to a game in ages because the classics in it, like Kevin O'Callaghan, Teddy Sheringham, like Brian Horn, like all the good.
Who's the goalkeeper?
Casey Keller, Brian Horn, Brian Horn. There was Casey Keller. Casey Keller was the American. For some reason, I keep thinking that we had Tim Howard, but we didn't. Who did we have? I can't remember. We had a mixed race.
I think it was. Yeah, you had Casey Keller.
Jimmy Carr, hilarious. We had Casey Keller, maybe a comedian. Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter, who you could say was an American president. Anyway, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, mate, for coming on because we couldn't buy a guest today. To get someone on, we want to try and meet all the players. Do you like pie and mash before the game?
Curry, goat, and rice and peas before the game. Typical Millwall food, obviously.
And the fight after. Yeah, I reckon he does. He likes a fight before, middle, and after, man.
None of you lot can say you've ever seen me fight.
No, I don't think that we've seen you scream, shout, kick and push, but actually never.
You lot probably have
You've
more
never
fights
thrown
than me.
a punch.
You lot probably got more bungles than me. Like, I don't get involved. I'm like, I say my bit and I walk on.
Yeah, no, we did have.
You lot are the aggressive ones, not me.
Oh, come on. Well, I think you're actually you're lying. You're so aggressive. You're so aggressive, and I'm glad that you're playing for us against these teams because a few of them are quite tasty, mate. They're up for it apparently.
Fine, bring it.
As long as there's tickling, Baz. As long as there's tickling. But no, thank you, Luke, for coming on, mate. And hopefully we can get a few more of the boys on.
Yeah.
And I think we're allowed to play football now, right?
I don't know.
Today.
I don't know. So lockdown. I don't know what's happening. I think the proper announcement's coming on Thursday, but lockdown ends on the 2nd, right?
Yes. Yeah. I think it ends on the 2nd.
But I think we're going after Christmas. We're going into. I think it ends on the 2nd, but we're going to have a semi-lockdown or some sort, and then we're going to go back into lockdown either after Christmas or after the New Year or something like that.
Really?
That's what it sounds like.
And they are really petitioning for like gyms and football and stuff like that. Like physical activity to be allowed still, but I don't know, falling on deaf ears a lot of the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, DSTS 11 aside, yeah. Oh, but hold on, for everyone on the live, talk about your team before you go, because that's the main thing. It's not about bloody me and my tantrums or whatever. So talk about the team. Why is it called, why Calm 84?
Okay, Calm 84. Calm is the charity that we're going to raise money for and awareness. And
actually, stop before you go any further. So back that story up. Sorry. So why is the team? I'm interviewing you now. Why is this team being put together? What's the purpose? Why did you do it? And why that name? If you can remember all 3 questions.
Yeah. Okay. So one, we got back together after lockdown 1. I'm going to call it. We all got back together. Just we wanted to play some football together. I think for me. Personally, I needed the old boys back in my life. I ain't seen most of you for 4 or 5 years, and we've done a few little bits.
Me so more so. I've seen some of you like in about 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah, because I remember it was a couple of years before we actually disbanded the team, but that we didn't see you. So I haven't seen you guys for a long, long time. And coming out of lockdown, I just thought, okay, let's get the band back together. So yeah, we started a WhatsApp group. Got all the boys back on and started going down Elton Goals, which I absolutely love. All the fights and the madness we have for that hour. Then we go in the bar for another hour, just have a good laugh together. And to be honest, mental health wise, for me, it done me the world of good. Like Thursday night with the lads, just seeing you all. Like we took a little selfie of you all. I put it on Facebook, and everyone who knew us as because we were more than just a team. We used to go out together. We used to, forever be around mine having a barbecue or FIFA night or something. We were more than just a team. So, and what kept me together with you guys was football. And as soon as football went, it was just like even close people that I had not, like Grant, I had not seen him for 5 years. And I was hoping for another 5 years until he rolled up. But yeah, so we got back together. But there's been, some mental health stuff going on in my life, which was quite tough. But, I'm very aware of other people going through things, and I'd always wanted to give something back, try and raise some money and awareness at some point. Always been in the back of my mind. And a few of the lads from Thursday said, shall we, can we play a game? Let's just play a random friendly. Let's play a game. So I started looking into it, doing a little friendly, and found that a lot of the teams that play friendlies are charity teams. and they raise money when they play. Hopefully, when fans can come. And it's actually a whole like niche of football that we never knew about. It's actually a really big thing. The standard is what it is. It could be, you know, old guys getting back together, like in their 50s, mixed with their sons and grandsons often, or it could be young fellas wanting to raise money for a fallen teammate. Some, you know, things like that. It could be. There's a really good charity called SANS that is for neonatal death. So men that are affected by neonatal death, they've got a team, and again, just, you know, they're all affected by this, and they start the team, and they're called. There's actually loads of SANS teams now, and these are SANS Essex, and they're a lovely lot, and they want a game against us. There's Teenage Cancer Trust, so they're all like proper teams, and the beauty is they all play in like semi-programs, so they all get their local semi-program to play in. So nice pitch. Companies are happy to jump on and help sponsor them for, you know, so they've got kits and everything to keep the expenses down for the team so they can raise money for charity. And so the football's brilliant. You can raise money for charity, and I just thought that was perfect for us because we can choose our time we wanted to play. So for us, I say we're going to base it on 6 weeks. You know, we might nick a game after a 4th week when it comes about, just because, you know, that's when it falls. But 4 to 6 weeks we're going to be playing. And so I just thought, with most of us like yourself, I've tried to get you in Vets football, and you do radio on a Saturday, you know, so it's really tough for you, a lot of the boys, just to meet up. But if we got 6 weeks notice, at least we know. And a lot of the time it might be on a Friday or a midweek, or it's going to be at an hours where the semi-pro teams ain't using their grounds. So that's sort of why we wanted to do this charity. Calm, again, is the charity that we're going to be raising money for. Not the only charity. There are more. There's Mind. There's so many that we want to work with, but Calm is the main one. And Calm is a charity that run a phone line you can ring after 5 o'clock every day. I think it's 5 till 11 at night, 12 at night. You can ring them every day in this proper crisis. And they really struggle to keep up with what they're doing, and that's why they had to cut down their hours. But we're going to try and, you know, raise as much money for them as we can simultaneously with other projects that we're going to be trying to do to take mental health training and skills into grassroots football for those that want to get involved. So that's Calm. 84 is the number of men a week that commit suicide. There's some really shocking stats that I was doing a video today on the FA guidelines for mental health, and there's some shocking stats for the amount of men committing suicide. It's just horrible, you know. And often, if they just have got someone to talk to, so if we can get some mental health skills into grassroots football, that would be unbelievable. If a manager, a coach, a few of the players have at least enough skills to be able to spot, support, and then signpost these people to where they can get the help from. You know, you can't give heavy advice because we're not qualified to do so, but we can, you know, help support them and signpost them to where they can get help. So that's where the team comes from, and that's why we're called Calm 84 FC.
Cool. Okay. Thank you very much.
Read all that from a script.
I'm going to say, listen, I asked you a very simple question. I didn't need 45 minutes of an answer, but there you go. You did it. So thank you.
It's 45 minutes worth of paper. What can I say?
There you go.
But no, thank you.
If anyone wants to to support or donate or whatever, where do they go? That's the last question, and then you can go.
Calm 84 FC. Instagram. We've got Instagram, Facebook. We've got Twitter. All of the same name. Calm 84 FC. The YouTube channel is Calm 84 TV. So come get involved.
Peace in the Middle East.
Right, thank you, Lukan.
No worries, mate. You take it easy.
I'll see you later. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you next Monday for our next live. And I think that's going to be Danny Bazaran.
Hey.
Rob. All right, let's jump in the WhatsApp group.
Here we go.
You know.
All right, later.
Cheers, Luke. See you later, mate. Right, thank you everyone for watching. That absolute lunatic. It's lovely that he was asking some questions about the charity because I don't talk about it enough probably. So yeah, thank you for everyone watching, and yeah, we'll do our next live next Monday. Another meet the player. Hopefully, Danny Baz. See if he's going to come. If not, I'm sure. I think we might have someone else. Corey. I think Corey knows who we've got. We've got in some sort of calendar. Yeah, so we'll be getting on there again next Monday, and on a Thursday we'll be releasing our podcast on YouTube. Thursday, I'm going to get it out there probably about 7 or 8 o'clock. It'll be interviews. So next we'll get one out this week, which will be just a launch episode. Next week will be the Mill Team interview. So next week at Thursday, 7 o'clock will be the Mill Team interview. We'll be putting out on the YouTube, which is Calm84 TV. All right. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all Monday. Bye. Oh, this is awkward. Don't know how to turn it off. Looks like I'm not going anywhere. Looks like I'm staying until I go. Here we go. I'm out. Later, dudes.